And a 1. No! And a 1. And a 2. And a 3. Hi, guys! Look at this stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, we're finally going to play Octopath Traveller. I'm so excited. I missed this game, and trust me, guys, I never finished past, like, Therion's and Tressa's stories. So, a lot of these stories are going to be brand new to me. So, I'm super excited about that. So, fingers crossed that it all goes well. Totally. Alright. Why don't we let the music play out first? Perfect. Okay. Just setting up all the stuff so that everything's okay. Okay, so let's end that. We're going to switch. Blah. Okay. Okay, let's move to our live scene. There we go. Octopath Traveller! Oh boy. Let's fix the settings first. Going in English, message speed. Let's go with quick.
Octopath Traveller.
Wait. Okay, there we go. Oh boy. I think that should be okay. Yeah, let's lower all of that so that the music can hear it. Okay. Let's start with a new game. Okay, so we've got a bunch of stories over here. Let's view all of them, starting with the order that it's meant to be, so Octopath. So starting off with the cleric. Your name is Ophelia. You are a cleric. You hail from the snow-sucked Frostlands, where you dutifully serve the Order of the Flame under your adoptive father, the Archbishop. As your adoptive sister and best friend prepares to embark on a perilous pilgrimage, you stand ever at her side. But unbeknownst to the both of you, events are about to take a tragic turn. Okay, we're going with Cyrus next. We're going to take a look at him. Your name is Cyrus, and you are a scholar. You teach Royal Academy at Atlasdam. and though you have numerous admirers, your only true passion is the pursuit of knowledge. There is so much more I would love to learn. One day you realize that an invaluable tome has vanished from the royal library, piquing your insatiable curiosity. Next is my waifu and my favorite character of all time. Oh boy, whoopsie. Oh, whoops. Wow, the music. Your name is Tressa, you are a merchant. You stock the shelves of your parents' shop in your sleepy seaside hometown. Yet you often find yourself gazing up at the sea, longing for something more. What lies beyond the horizon? You thought you'd never know the answer. Then one day, an unfamiliar vessel weighs across the anchor docks, changing your life forever. Next is Ulberich. Your name is Ulberich. You are a warrior. Once a proud knight, you lost both king and kingdom in a bloody coup. Today you serve as master at arms in a remote mountain village. To what end do I swing my blade? The question tortured you after restless nights. Then one day you overhear a name from your past, for giving you a new purpose. I just realized I'm gonna be talking a lot and I didn't prepare for this at all. Smarts. Ayo, Primrose! Your name is Primrose, and you are a dancer. You ply your trade in the pleasure district Sunshade, a town forever shrouded in darkness. I can't speak. In truth, you are a high-born daughter of once proud house at Azelhart, an identity you conceal from all. 3 men bearing the mark of a crow. They took my father from me, but you will have your revenge. Giving me Eula vibes right there. Your name is Alphin. You're an apothecary. You treat the wounded and sick in a small village amid the babbling brooks of Riverlands. Stricken ill as a child, you are saved by a traveler who asks for nothing in return, inspiring you to follow his footsteps. Though hesitant to leave the only home you've known, your best friend convinces you to follow your dream, wherever it may. And then Therion. Your name is Therion. You're a thief. While your past is a guarded secret, your exploits are known far and wide. Mere whispers of your extravagant heists strike fear into the hearts of the wealthy. Drifting into the clifflands one day, you hear a rumor of great riches to be had. You set your sights on a mansion said to be impregnable. You only find what you never expected. And then last but not least, Honnet! Your name is Honnet. You are a hunter, one of the last descendants of an ancient clan that calls the deep forest home. Your prowess with a bow is unmatched. Your master left home 1 year ago, summoned to hunt a dread beast, and you protected the village while awaiting his return. Then one day, the return of an old friend gives you cause for concern, and you strike out the journey on your own. Okay, so those are all the characters. Wonderful! I guess we're going to go with, I for money. Begin your adventure as Tressa. Yes, sir.
I have just what you need.
Of course you have just what I need. You're my waifu. This world is brimming with treasures, and I know that what I'm searching for is waiting for me out there, somewhere. So I'll set sail for the horizon, and the big world that lies beyond.
Well, the shop ain't gonna stock itself. Morning, Ma. Morning, Pa.
Morning, Tressa. Looks like our #1 employee is ready for another day of work.
Sure am. And I'll start by stocking up the store.
Hold your seahorses, little lady. Tell me, What are the 3 things a merchant needs most?
They need to be smiley, mannerly, and early. Thought you had me, didn't you?
You're too clever for me, Tressa. Now off you go.
Leave it to me, Pa.
Leave it
Be
to me.
careful out there, Tressa. Oh, those pirates have been causing trouble around the tavern lately. If you see them, you make sure to keep a wide berth, you hear?
Got it.
Got it, Ma. Be back in 2 ripples of the tide.
There she goes. She reminds me of myself when I was that age. Always running off somewhere, wanting to prove myself a full-fledged merchant.
Don't flatter yourself, dear. Our Tressa is something special.
That she is.
Wow, okay. Use the radar at the bottom right to check the area to find where you're heading. Okay. I'm going to be speaking about failures. Press the R button to turn the radar on or off. Okay. So it begins. Hey guys, welcome to Octopath Traveller. Thank you guys so much for tuning in once again. Ball of poison dust. Okay, one of the main things I absolutely love about this game, the graphics. Look, the pixel and the high. Oh my god, so amazing.
Hello.
Ribbleside isn't the largest port in the realm, but sure is lively. Whatever you say, bro. Yeah, so you can talk to people that have like dots above their heads. You can talk to this guy in the back. Okay, not willing to talk. Alright. Alright. Yeah, so we can view our objectives over here.
Greetings to ye.
I'm a fruit connoisseur myself. I love that sweet and sour taste.
Oh!
Well, if it ain't the hardest working merchant in town. You even beat some of the fishermen to the pier. Don't sound so surprised. We both know the early bird gets the worm, or in our case, the fish. You're darn right it does. Well, here's the catch of the morning. Blue marlin, I see. A big one too. Lots of good meat on its bones.
I can give you this much.
Huh?
It's worth a little more than that. This one's a whopper. I guess I'll have to take my business elsewhere then. Your hook snagged its innards. I was willing to overlook the damage, but...
Alright.
Fine. You got yourself a deal, missy. I'm so bad. I keep changing his voice every single second.
Pleasure
Fine.
doing business with you.
Not bad.
You drive a hard bargain. You're born natural at negotiating. I was wrong to underestimate ye. You got that right. I may not look like much, but I can haggle with the best of them. I learned my lesson. Don't be a stranger. I won't. Thanks again.
All right.
Next up, wine. And try pressing Y in front of a townsperson, and then you can purchase items. Oh, there's a chest over here. Healing grape. And then you can buy stuff. It's a very useful skill, but it requires you to have a lot of money. Okay, bottle of wine. Quality wine from Ripplетide. We have the finest mead. Always looking for a bargain.
Another day, another deal. A deal so good, it was practically a steal. This ought to liven up our little shop. Our little shop. Just me, Ma, and Pa. If I don't take over, who will? The ocean is so vast.
I always wonder, what do I really want to do? What do I really want in life? And then I wonder,
What lies beyond the horizon?
Drop anchor!
I haven't seen that ship around here before. Wonder where it came from.
What a dreary town.
thanks, sir. Very, very kind of you to say.
But it carries a delectable scent. Its cuisine may be promising. What's the matter, lass? You look like a fish out of water.
Is this a trading ship?
Indeed, and I am its captain.
Well, Captain, the name's Tressa. I'm a merchant in this town.
A pleasure to meet you.
I'm sure you have all kinds of neat cargo on board. Say, would you mind if I take a peek? I'd love to see what you've brought from overseas.
You have a true merchant's eye, lass. You gaze at a simple trading ship as if it were made of solid gold. Alas, I only allow passage to those I trust.
Well, shit, dog.
Aww. What was that? I'll go check it out.
Busy as a bream, that one.
Let's save real quick. Okay. That's my other save file, don't worry about it.
Ah!
Don't! I beg you! That's all I have left. Then we be in the same boat, matey. We got nothing left ourselves, ain't that right, Mac? Aye, Mick, and we'll be needing something. We be taking. 's what pirates do, after all.
But...
Please, have mercy.
Sir!
Captain, I got the goods from that shop. That there shop. Oh, God.
You ninny?
There only be one captain around here, and it be me. Ha! Everyone knows that I be the captain. You're me first mate. We'll see about that, Mac, you scurvy swine. Aye, we will, Mick, ye scabby bottom sea bass.
Odds cods!
Can't ye both be captain? Fine. Now show us what other treasure ye be hiding. Hey! Hey! Stop that! Says who?
I won't allow it.
Says me! The people here are merchants and fishermen doing all they can to put food on the table. Have a heart! Don't steal what little they have from them. How's this for heart? I'll give you one chance to shove off, kid. But Best to be on your way, little one. We're doing grown-up business here. I'm not going anywhere. Well, well, well. What you got there, kid?
Yo-ho!
It's rainbow wine, and it be ours now. Ah! Hey! A brat like ye wouldn't appreciate it none anyways. We're doing ye a favor by taking it off your hands. Now, thank ye. Give it back!
Lass,
That's enough, lass. But Captain,
I'd think again.
you've got pluck, I'll give you that. But they don't look like the types who'll listen to reason, savvy? That lily-livered scallywag knows what he's talking about, kid. Best take his advice to heart. In this world, the strong take while the weak quake.
Bye-bye now!
Think ye kindly for the loot, ye deck-wetted worms.
Fare thee well!
Aye, it's been a bloody pleasure. I accidentally peeked my mic at some point.
There's no need to pretend.
There's no need to pretend, lass. Your legs are trembling.
Oh.
It's just a cramp. That's all.
Lass,
Not even the best merchant can buy back his life once it's taken from him. I know, but... Why won't they leave us alone? Those pirates should be out at sea. Instead, they hold up in the caves of Maya, west of town. What do I do now? You lost bottled wine. Exit the town and make west for the caves of Maya.
Hello there.
Going somewhere, lass. Captain,
Oh.
if I didn't know any better, I'd say you're setting course straight for the pirate's den. Awfully rash, wouldn't you say?
Well,
I know, but... And you still intend to go? I see. That must mean you have a foolproof plan of attack? And the weapon, of course. You wouldn't dare go empty-handed, would you? Only a fool would think they could haggle their wares back from dastardly pirates. I know, but I can't just sit by and do nothing. Those poor people might starve if they don't get their belongings back. On my honor as a merchant, I can't let them get away with this.
Oh?
A fine choice of words, lass.
really?
Aye, if you're so determined, I won't stop you.
However?
On the condition that you let me help.
Huh?
How so? I'm willing to part with some of my wares if you think they'll prove useful on your journey. If there's something that catches your eye, consider it yours. For the right price, of course.
Deal.
Purchase goods from shipmate.
Mm-hmm.
Find anything useful yet? If you want to take a close look at the wares of my fellow merchants here, you have a good amount of money, which is great. We might need a lot of SP, so... And... Candy is good. Let's just buy everything. Cool, I got it discounted too. Oh, steep weed. Okay. Let's get these first. And last but not least, the quest item. Sleep weed.
Oh!
And what would you need sleep weed for? I'm sure those pirates must be exhausted after all that looting. So I thought I'd help them relax by slipping some of this into their wine. Good laugh, good sir. You're a clever one, aren't you? Off you go, and be safe out there, lass.
Thank you.
By the way, Captain, why are you helping me? Because my eye tells me to do so. As a fellow merchant, I'm sure you understand. We appraise with our eyes, and mine tell me there's something special about you. I see. Thank you, Captain. That should do the trick. Now to make a special delivery to the Caves of Maya. Yes, saving progress. I already saved earlier, so that's good. All is good. Let's see if we can buy stuff from other people just in case. You can't really use these stuff. Okay, we're gonna need this. It's a good thing to wear for like for the battle, just in case. Let's go to equipment. Yeah, this will be a good thing to start off with when we're going to head on into fighting. Ah yeah, these are like super expensive. They sell good stuff though, which is great. And you want the healing grape because Tressa can't heal herself, so let's take this. Let's take this. Yeah, okay. Basically, let's just buy everything that we can while we can. Perfect. Oh, you're right. You can't enter here yet. Okay, I thought there was a chest here. There's not. Okay. Okay. So we can't get the memorial harpoon. Not for sale. Alright. Onward and forward! Let's go! Path to the Caves of Maya. Running also like increases the
Open
chances
for
you're going to
business.
encounter an enemy. Alright, battle basics. Breaking enemies. Exploit your flow's weaknesses to turn the tide of the battle in your favor. Okay. Yeah, pole arms, bows, and wind abilities. Select attack, choose a weapon. Okay.
It's my turn now.
Yeah, so they can choose like bow weapon. I think... Is it pole armor I have to do? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so it lets me get an extra turn in battle. Yep, and then you can boost as well.
What to do?
Which allows me to like attack twice. Yep, so attack first. Yeah.
It's my turn now.
There you go.
You got more than you bargained for.
Break bonus. Nice. I actually kind of want to like level up a lot, so I'm going to run a lot so that hopefully I get some
Ready
good
or
levels.
not, here I come. Let's do this.
Ouch.
It's my turn now.
Yeah, let's just break up their pattern. Yeah, so it's like one at a time, I think.
Here I go. I won't hold back. Yeah!
There we go. Ouch.
What to do? Let's do this.
I
What
forget
to
if-
do?
Let me check merchant skills. Trade wins and collect.
Thank you.
Cool, I got some money. Ouch.
Let's do this. Let's
Okay.
do this. I won't hold back. You got more than you bargained for.
Nice. I'm a bit worried, so I might try to heal up. Oh no, I leveled up, that's right, so I'm fully healed. Sorry.
Ready or not, here I come!
Fish. You were caught by surprise! No, they got the first attack. Okay.
Ah! What to do? What to do? Nice try.
Okay, thank goodness I missed. Ouch.
Here I go. Yeah!
No.
Uh,
Oh no. Oh, he's struggling through Troll Castle 6? Oh, I feel bad for the guy. I need to heal a little bit.
this should do the trick.
Yeah. Tressa starts off as a really weak character, but then
What
she
to
gets really
do?
strong later on.
Yeah!
Yeah, there you go. Okay, now I just have to deal with this guy. Okay.
What to do? Yeah! What to do?
Frick.
What to do?
Yes, they are very evil, very...
Let's do this!
I think this should be enough. Yeah, there you go.
Time to close up shop.
I had to waste a grape. I didn't want to waste a grape. That's a pity.
Step right up. It's my turn now.
Oh. No, I kinda don't want to do that. Ouch. Ouch.
Here I go.
Yeah, let's save it so that when we do
Here
it, we
I
can...
go. I won't hold back.
Yeah, boost it. There we go.
How is that?
Good. But oh boy, I can't imagine how Troll Castle 6 would look like. Oh, got enemy.
Step right up.
What the frick is that?
It's my turn now.
Hermit Codge. Looks like the spawn of Satan. Hide and shell. Wonderful. Ow.
What to do? It's my turn.
Yeah, it's got really high defense.
What to do?
Oh.
What to do? What to do?
No, let's not do that yet. Ow.
It's my turn now.
This is gonna be a slow fight.
Here I go. What to do?
There you go.
You got more than you bargained for.
There you go. Oh, there's a chest over here. Healing grape. Cool. That made up for the one that I used earlier. Perfect. facing one of these guys. Ow.
Here I go!
Ow.
It's my turn now!
Yeah, I'm kind of just like trying to build up BP so that I can spam it all on the character on an enemy that's already got the break effect. Yeah, so that you can hit them while they're weak.
What to do?
That's probably the strategy I should have gone with at the very beginning, but I didn't think to do that. I was just like, I'll aim for one first. There we go.
You got more than you bargained for.
It's really important that Tressa levels up so early on because she's really weak. Alright, we save.
Hey!
Ahoy there, me hearty!
Ah!
Not you again! You looking for trouble, brat? No siree! I came to apologize on the behalf of my town! We should have known when he didn't stand a chance against you swashbucklers.
Will this do?
This is for you. I hope you could forgive us.
Ho ho!
Wine! The Cappenses will be happy to see this. I'm so sorry if I'm too loud. Bottoms up. Ha 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 ha! These landlubbers didn't even put up a fight. Probably they didn't know the how from the looks of it. Their crusty barnacle of a town don't get many pirates. The strong take while the weak quake. And's the way the world works. Words to live by, courtesy of old Captain Leon Bestral, Scourge of the Seas.
Aye.
Aye, we set out to follow his footsteps and ain't looked back since. There ain't no better life than just taking what ye wants.
Sir!
Captain! Captain! I told you there ain't enough room for two captains around here.
You got that right.
Right! Like I said, you're just the first mate.
Ah!
Set your squabbling aside, Cappenses. We got more wine here.
Yo-ho!
Troll Castle 7 now, and got so far to die to a fish. Ah, death by fish. Was he slapped hard? Did he say wine?
Aye.
That kid came by, said her town was sorry for what it done. Those landlubbers are fast learners, or what? Or they're too yellow bellied to put up a fight. Ah ha ha ha!
All right!
A toast to the landlubbers! To the limp-legged jellyfish of Rippletide! I hope my voice acting is okay. I sometimes jumble on the words.
Cheers!
Cheers, mateys!
Cheers!
To the pirate in life! It should be just about time. Alright, let's go! Let's save real quick. I think we're pretty much as stocked up as we can be. Tressa spotted 280 left behind by an unfortunate soul. Alright, that's right. She can pick up money. That's why I like her.
Whoa!
Well, that was easy. Ha! That's what they get for underestimating me. Yeah, the dude's dead as a doornail while he's knocked out. That's for sure. There's a path over here, which gives us a chest. Is that correct? Yeah, it does. I will take this. 1,000 G, thank you.
Ready or not, here I come!
Fish is asleep.
It's my turn now!
I think bow? I can't remember. Oh, there you go.
It's my turn now!
Yeah, and then you have to take up one hit.
Ow! It's my turn now! I won't hold
No, wait, no, let's not use that. Break him first.
what to do. I won't hold back!
Yeah. Ow.
Here I go! What to do?
Okay.
You got more than you bargained for.
Cool, perfect. Skills, that's what I needed. Job points. Okay, let's do that now. Learn skills. Yep, you can learn skills. So job points, okay. I got a decent amount. Hired help. Hired help is really useful, but I think rest is the best thing I can do for now. Yeah. Let's use rest for now. Yeah, not much. Not much I got right now. Inventory. That's right, I can't do healing. Okay. For now, rest should be good. I can take advantage of their sleep status while I can. So while they're asleep, I can...
Step right up!
If only they're worth bats!
Let's do this!
Alright. I think you need bow, right? Yeah. Ow. Ow.
It's my turn now!
Okay,
It's my
miss.
turn now!
Ow. Okay.
What to do?
Okay, I think I need to rest.
Ah!
Oh no. Ow. Okay,
Phew. Time for a break.
okay, I think I need to rest a little bit more.
Phew. Time for a break.
And the best part is that it costs no SP.
What to do? Phew. Time for a break.
You heal a lot, so it's good. It's gonna be a slow fight if I just keep doing this. Ow. Okay, I think
What
I
to
need to.
do?
I need to break one of them.
Ah!
Ow. Okay, I'm in trouble. Okay, I'm in trouble. Ha.
This should do the trick.
Okay. Ow.
It's my turn now.
It's because these guys also heal. I
Let's
forgot
do
that they
this.
also heal.
Let's do this.
I had to use a grape again. I didn't want to use a grape.
My turn now. My turn now. Phew. Time for a break. My turn now. What to do?
There we go.
How is that?
Nice. Okay, so we leveled up. Perfect. Healing grape. Hey, I got the one that I used.
Ready or not, here I come.
You surprise your foe.
Let's do this.
Oh, didn't work. Frick.
It's my turn now.
Oh wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. Bow? Okay, the bow works. Ow.
It's my turn now. Here I
Okay. Ow.
Here I go.
Okay.
How is that?
Okay, there should be a chest around here.
Step right up. Let's do this.
Okay, let's take advantage of that dude while he's sick.
Phew. Time for a break.
Empire.
It's my turn now. Thank you.
Oh, damn it. Oh, I tried to take some money off
Let's
him.
do this. What to do? I won't hold back.
Ow.
It's my turn now. Let's do this.
Okay, there we go.
How is that?
Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. No trouble at all at all. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Oh, this isn't the one? Where's that path? I can't remember where that pathway is. We're gonna have to go for it.
Ready or not, here I come. What to do? Phew. Time for a break.
Man, it's a good idea to do that, huh? Yeah,
Let's
so that you have
do
the
this.
opportunity to build stuff up.
Thank you.
Damn it.
Here I go. What to do? I won't hold back.
Yeah.
Here I go. It's my turn.
Yep.
Time to close up shop.
That's actually a good plan, huh? Good thing I chose rest. Not here. to get that chest.
Step right up. What to do? Phew. Time for a break. Okay. It's my turn now. Thank you. Let's
I didn't
do
see
this.
if I succeeded or not. Oh. Okay, he's got one turn left. Oh, shit. I just realized what I've done. Ow.
What to do? It's my turn. I won't hold back.
You mean Tressa?
What to do?
She's great. I love her.
Let's
Tressa's my
do
favorite
this.
character among all of the... all of the cast members.
How is that?
Oh, you mean VTuber. Okay. Another VTuber named Om the Second. Huh. Remember where
Open
it is.
for business.
Show for Orion. Oh,
My
cool.
turn now.
Can't remember the location of this last quest phase. Ow.
Here I go. Let's do this. I won't hold back. Let's do this.
Nice. It missed. Okay.
Here I go. How is that?
Well, you seem like a nice guy, so that makes sense. I really just need to find this like one chest.
Step right up. Here I go. Phew.
Oh, that would
Time
that'll
for
be
a
great
break.
actually. I'll think about it though. I'll think about it.
What to do? Phew. Time for a break.
Yeah, good.
What to do?
There you go.
It's my turn. Here I go. What to do? You got more than you bargained for.
Some streamers are usually on when I'm asleep, but you're on and it's only 12:25 p.m. for me. Oh! Yeah, it's pretty late for me though. It's the time difference here in Asia. Although usually I would stream at like 3 or 3 or 6 p.m.
Ready or not, here I come.
You surprised your phone.
It's my turn now.
I guess so. Uh-huh. I don't remember what this thing is weak to. Trade winds?
Nice breeze.
Nope, it wasn't. Frick.
It's my turn
Well,
now.
I get to go first, so... Okay, I figured it out. Thank goodness.
Here I go. I won't hold back. It's my turn now. What to do?
There we go.
Got more than you bargained for.
Man, I should have used the... have anything to buy? I don't think I do, actually. Maybe 2 more healing grapes? Yeah, just 2 more. 2 more should be fine. Oh, there it is. The path to the chest. I see it. Okay. So, yeah, down here and under. That's right. I think I'm ready for the fight. I mean, it should be fine. I've got the rest ability and... I'm still 100. I'm still 50 away to getting what I want. Should I at least try level 7?
Step right up.
These things.
Let's do this.
Are they actually both those goals? They are. Ow. Ow.
What to do?
I just don't like that these guys attack consecutively.
Let's do this.
Ow. Okay.
Here I My
Okay,
turn
thank
now.
goodness it missed. Okay. These guys are annoying.
What to do? Here I go.
I kind of want to heal up.
Let's do this. Phew. Time for a break.
Ow.
Here I go. Here
Would it be
I
better
go.
to do just this? Just cycle back and forth? Because rest costs nothing.
Time for a break.
So all I do is just benefit from it. And it heals like 60 or so. Ow. Okay, that was a crit.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Phew. Time for a break.
Ow.
What to do?
I'm making this fight longer than necessary,
Let's
but I
do
don't
this.
care.
Phew. Time for a
Yeah,
break.
there we go. Hit me.
What
Cool.
Here I go.
There we go.
Time
Cool.
to close up shop.
I think I'm strong enough already to fight this guy. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's fight. Yeah? I mean, like, I think I'm strong enough. I mean, just a little bit more job points. And then I can get, like, the trade wins thing. I really want to have that skill, actually. Right? Yeah, I want to have this one, because... Grant PvP to an ally is also great, but I don't think I need that. Hired help. I don't. That's like something you need like late game. The donate BP though is really nice. I think I might go with building up for Trade Tempest next. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna save so that I don't regret anything. I mean, like, I'm fully healed, so I'm pretty much ready for the fight. I Hope there's treasure in your dreams. Because there won't be any here when you wake up. Hey, what you doing here? Me? Well, I just came back to get the cast. I'll be going now. Oh, that's mighty kind of ye.
Mac!
Mac, you lazy sack of bones, get up! We've got ourselves an intruder!
Oh!
What? Uh-oh.
You.
Hey, I know you. You're the brat from the town. Oh, I gets it now. Ye came to steal our loot while we were sleeping, didn't ye? You don't miss a thing, do you? You got guts, but guts alone won't get you far in this world. We don't forgive none but try to take our hard-earned loot.
What?
Hard-earned? You stole all of this. That we did. We make it ours now.
Hey!
You don't understand the meaning of earning anything. You don't understand all the love and care that went into making those products. How hard those people have to work to earn the satisfaction of their customers. And it's up to merchants like me to make sure these products find their way into the hands of those who can appreciate them.
I won't allow it.
So on my honor as a merchant, I will get those goods back. Yeah, you tell him, Tressa. You're shark bait, brat.
You got that right.
Don't expect us to go easy on ye. The world's a harsh place, and we're about to teach ye.
Now, let's get down to business.
Oh,
Let's do this.
I don't know the best way to go about this. I have no memory of where to go. Okay. Ow. 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 Okay. Ow. Okay.
It's my turn now.
Ow. Okay. Ow. Okay.
What to do?
I'm gonna get hit next turn. Ouch.
Let's do.
Take him out. I think I should rest. Ouch. Ouch. Okay.
It's my turn now. Phew. Time for a break.
Ow.
It's my turn now. Phew. Time for a break.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
I think that should be enough. Yeah, let's risk it.
Phew. Time for
Yeah,
a
we
break.
would heal a lot. Okay, good. Ow. Ow.
It's my turn now. What a nice breeze.
Yeah, I guess this much.
Nice
Ow.
try.
Oh, it missed.
What to do?
This is hard.
Nice try.
I just
Here
forget
I
sometimes
go.
how hard these enemies are. Ow. Ow, okay. Ow, okay. I'm in a little bit of trouble. Just...
Phew. Time for a break.
Okay.
Here I go.
just need to brunt this attack. Okay.
Let's do.
Okay. Ow.
What to do?
Ow. Okay. Ow. Okay. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Okay. Ha. Ha. Okay. This is where we use the grave. Okay. Ow. Okay. That was hard.
Let's do this. It's my turn now.
Oh, I got him out. Good. We'll make ye walk the plank. Oh no. Ow. Okay.
It's my turn now.
I think both. Yeah. Ow.
Here I go.
Okay. There we go. Yeah, just to make sure that he doesn't hit his
Let's
big bad
do
move.
this.
Okay.
I won't hold back.
Oh boy. Ow! Okay.
Let's do this. Phew. Time for a break. It's my turn now.
Do I want to risk it? Let's do it.
Phew. Time for a break.
Okay. Ow.
It's my turn now.
Okay, so it's not that bad.
Phew. Time for a break.
Yeah. Okay, I'm in trouble.
Let's do.
I'm in trouble if that hits.
What
So
to
let's
do?
not. Let's use this. There we go. DJ Azure, thank you so much for the raid.
My turn now.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in while I try to beat this. Uh-huh. Oh boy.
Here I go.
Oh, thanks. And still need to beat. Understandable.
My turn now.
I also have never beaten this game. Thank you. Have a good night. Have a good evening. Take care. Uh-huh. Okay.
What a nice breeze.
Yeah, trade winds is probably the best way to go. And then I can cycle through rest as well.
Let's do this. Phew. Time for a break.
Oh, I love Tressa. She's just so great.
What to do? Phew.
I'm
Time
really
for a
playing the
break.
long game here. Ow, okay.
What to do? Here I go.
There we go. We did it.
Time to close up shop.
Okay, an ice stone stone, and an inspiring plum. Got it. Cool. Now hand over the goods.
Damn it all!
You're one tough barnacle to pick, but we're just getting started. Mateys! You're a ninny for challenging us all on your own. In this world, the strong take while the weak quake. Time to learn your place, ye squirmy little maggot.
That's far enough.
Those who defend. Oh, wait, I can't read. Those who only pick on the weak and defenseless have no right to speak of the way the world works.
What's that?
Well, if ye ain't the lily-livered scallywag from before. What difference does it make? Get him! He done swamped our decks. Just who are ye?
Oh?
I think any pirate of their worth his bride would already know.
What?
That blue spear. I'm pretty sure that spear ain't blue. It's brown, mate.
Oh!
With the strength and swiftness of a viper.
You can't be serious.
Could it really be?
Captain Leon Pastrol!
What?
Captain, are you really the Leon Bastral? Aye, in name. Though a pirate no longer. Now I'm just a captain of a humble merchant ship.
What do we have here?
Here's a lesson for you lads from a true man of the sea.
Prepare yourselves.
Dead men tell no tales. I ain't ready to be a dead man yet! Haul bottom, mateys, else it'll be locker for us! Yeah, time to haul ass, you motherfuckers! Get out of here! Their feet are as quick as their wits are slow. Okay. Captain?
Lass,
Call me Leon, lass.
Mr. Leon.
Thank you for saving me. I believe one good turn deserves another. Now, have you gathered all you need?
Yes.
Yep, all that's left is to bring back the goods. Excellent work. Now you can return home. Your honor as a merchant all the greater. I must make for the docks. It's nigh time that I set sail. You're leaving so soon?
of course.
The sea calls for me, lass, but before I do... Why don't you come by my ship?
What's the matter?
What are you waiting for, lass?
Well,
It's just, you said you only let people you trust onto your ship, so... So climb aboard already.
Lass,
It took a great deal of courage to stand up to those pirates, and I believe such bravery is deserving of a reward.
huh?
Reward?
aye.
I've collected countless treasures from the furthest corners of the world. They are my most prized possessions. And you may take whichever you fancy.
Really?
I could never take something so precious from you. It's okay, lass. I insist.
Oh?
Unless you don't care much for treasure, hmm? When you put it that way, I can't really refuse. Haha, that's the spirit.
Whoa!
I always knew the world was full of treasures. But I I never dreamt I'd see such wonders. This is beautiful.
Oh,
Oh, a fine choice. What strikes you about the painting, lass?
Well,
I don't really know. Out of all of these incredible treasures, this one, it speaks to me. It's like I can see into the artist's soul. I can feel what he felt, all he experienced in his life. That is Love Forgotten, a work left behind by Bastian, a famed painter from the land to the west. He was quite the admirer of women, and married 4 times. And yet, he could never forget the memory of his first love, who tragically passed when the two were babes of 13 years. It was his life's work to depict her as a woman grown, the beauty he knew she'd have one day become. Grammar, working on the piece until the end of his career. Today, it is one of the world's most famous works of art. Wow, I never knew. Mr. Leon, would you mind if I looked around a little longer?
of course.
To your heart's content, lass. A born merchant, that one. I can see it in her eyes. She knew not one thing of Bastian, yet identified that painting as a masterpiece in an instant. I thought this was just a sleepy seaside town, but this girl... She just might be the shining gem among the rocks. I can't
Huh?
read. Did you say something?
yeah!
This is the one. Is it alright if I take it, Mr. Leon?
This is...
Let's have a look. Now. I'm afraid this old thing won't sell for much. It was left behind by a man I once let aboard in my younger days. It seems I neglected to throw it out, and it got mixed in here. It's best you chose something else, lass.
I'm not so sure about that.
No, I want this one. I can't really explain it, but... I feel like it's calling to me.
Mhm.
Is it now? Consider it yours, then.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Leon.
Fare thee well, lass. Perhaps a day will come when you and I meet as rivals. But I won't be beat. I swear it on my honor as a merchant. Weigh anchor, men. The ocean calls.
I saw it with my own 2 eyes. Within those dusty pages, I felt like there was something that would change my life forever. Can't wait to go home and read it all!
Cool, 280. Nice. Okay, quick water break, because I can clearly not speak because lack of water. that hits the spot. Okay, let's save. You did a good job there, Tressa. We survived. And we didn't even get to spend that much. I think we only used one healing grape. Within that book were the records of a traveler, one who had journeyed to the far ends of the realm. Spellbound, Tressa forgot time and read every one of his adventures.
This world is brimming with treasures.
Oh, that's her theme. Oh, I love her theme so much.
And I know what I'm searching for is out there somewhere.
So I'll set sail for the horizon. And the great big world beyond.
That settles it. It's time I see the world.
What?
I'm going to leave Rippletide and become a traveling merchant. I'll see the world and have customers from every corner of the realm.
Oh my. Just think about what you're saying, dear.
Traveling merchant? I won't have any. You're not even a stationary merchant yet. You need at least 2 more years of stocking the store, and 3 years of working the shop front. That's 5 years before you're ready to go anywhere.
Sorry, Pa. My mind's made up. Besides, I'll get all kinds of training on the road.
I had a feeling you'd say that. There's no point in trying to stop you now, Tressa. You have my blessing.
Alright.
Oh, darling! This is our little girl you're talking about.
I know. But I had a feeling this day would come. She is her father's daughter, after all. In the end, being a good merchant boils down to experience. And that's just what you'll find out there. Go and see the world, Tressa, until your heart's content.
Very nice parents.
I understand. But I can't help but worry, Tressa. Do take care of yourself out there, won't you? Be strong, and may the sacred flame light your path.
Thanks, Ma. Thanks, Pa. And I'm sorry for leaving. But I'll come back one day, and you'll see just how much I've learned.
We wouldn't know what to do if you didn't. After all, you're our #1 employee.
Oh. Bye, Ma! Bye, Pa!
No.
This journal? The author only filled half the pages. The other half is still blank. Guess I'll just have to pick up where he left off. I'll write down everything. I won't leave any stone unturned. From the next chapter on, this will be my story. I'll travel far and wide and journey on until every last page is filled. I don't know what lies beyond the horizon.
This game is so pretty.
There's only one way to find out. See ya, Ripple-Tide. My adventures as a merchant are just beginning. I'll start by following in the footsteps of a nameless traveler. And journey far, far beyond.
Okay, before you continue your journey across Orstera, there are 7 others who await you. Why not venture out and find them? Together, you can defeat even the greatest of foes. Alright! Wait, I forgot there's side quest. Oh. A monster came out of nowhere and caught me in the leg. I can hardly put any weight on it. I hate to be a bother, but do you have a healing grave to spare? Yeah, my dude. Take it. Phew! It feels good to be back on my feet. I can't thank you enough. I've been done for if you hadn't come along. My name's Kit. I'm on a journey to find my father. He disappeared when I was a boy. Are you on a journey too? Perhaps our paths too will cross again someday. Be safe, and may your travels bring you all that you seek. Yep, side stories. Get the travel. Okay, let's head back to town first. The next school, I think, for the next traveler would be Cyrus? Yeah, I want to aim for Cyrus next. Ugh! Why can't he seem to understand? The same stubborn fool has proposed to me 10 times over, you see? Every time I turn him down, and every time he runs home crying all the way. What woman in her right mind would marry such a spineless, fragile man? Not me, that's for sure. Love unrequited. Got anything? Ooh. Oh, that allures evasion, though. I don't think I need that yet. I don't have anyone that uses dagger. Pretty sure I don't have anyone that uses dagger. Heavy bow. Damn.
Blast!
I'm gonna fight.
Hello. Greeting.
Oh, I bought everything from him already, I think. Yeah, okay. Got anything for me, kid? I don't think I need the plums all that much, but knowing that I'm going to be using Cyrus a lot, I don't need the soul stones. I think I need these.
Greetings.
I think I'm gonna... Yeah, I'll pass on that for now. Adventurer's attire. Let's get that. Yeah, I think there's that one guy that needs it. Yeah, over there.
Fact is,
I don't need these yet.
Hello, friend.
The healing grave would be nice. Let's take that. SP, I need that. I don't need the olive of life. Lemon. No, a shame. And yet, can you believe it? I seem to be completely unequipped for my adventure! My young friend, could you help a great adventurer prepare for his journey of a lifetime? Sure, buddy.
whoa!
Why, this is precisely the sort of equipment the great adventurer like myself needs. It cannot be you prepared all of this for my sake, can it? Forgive me. To have a complete stranger go to such lengths for me, it didn't cost that much money. And yet, since you have already gone to such lengths, would it be not more rude for me to refuse your generosity now? You don't mind, do you? Thank you. You are no stranger. No, from today we are fast friends. Yeah, fist bump. Now that I'm fully equipped, it's time to set out and discover a new continent. Hear me now, O thou vast and uncharted world. I, Lemon, and I venture unto thee. Anyhow, I have a feeling our paths will cross one day. Farewell, friend of my heart. Sure, dude. Fortify net. We'll see him again. Okay, I think we're fully prepared now. Well, as prepared as can be. So, off to Cyrus. Let's go get our boy. I think Tressa will be fine.
Ready or not, here I come! It's my turn now! Huh?
Ow. Okay.
Let's do this! It's my turn now!
There we go.
Time to close up shop.
That was fairly easy. North Ripple Tide Coast. Oh, can't enter here? Okay. Do I have enough for skills yet? Nope, no I do not.
Step right up! Here I go! Gah! Nice try. What to do? Gah! Here I go!
Should I heal up? Nah, I don't think I need to heal up. Just for now. Yeah, I don't need to heal up for
You
now.
got more than you bargained for.
Cool, I leveled up. So I didn't even need to heal. Perfect! So does that mean I can finally learn? Nope, I can't. I need to fight, I think, one more enemy. Olive of Life. Cool.
got more than you bargained for. Open for business. It's my turn now. It's my turn now. Here I go. Let's.
So far we haven't encountered any of the new enemies yet, so
How is that?
just the ones from... I guess that's because it's supposed to be easy, huh? North Little Tide Coast. And then I think, like, after Cyrus, we go straight to Oberon. Healing Grape. Cool.
Open for business. Let's do this. Here I go. What to do? What to do? I won't hold back. What to do? Let's do this.
I'll take this opportunity to heal up.
Phew. Time for a break. Nice try.
Cool,
My
it
turn
missed
now.
too.
My turn. I won't hold back.
Nice!
You got more than you bargained for.
Oh, right! I forgot. I can check now. I should be able to have a skill up already. Nope, nope. I'm literally one off. Are you... Fine. What luck being literally one off. Okay. Fortified nut. The nuts are going to be really nice, but I don't want to use them just yet. I'll wait until I get like Cyrus, because Cyrus is going to be under-leveled compared to Tressa.
Step right up.
Okay,
It's my turn now.
aggressive ants. That worked, okay.
Nice try.
Ow.
What to do? Here I go. Let's do.
Okay. These guys hit hard. Ow.
Here I go.
Okay.
Here I go. Yeah.
I don't want to be
Let's do
too
this.
low of HP. Maybe I'm just being a
Phew. Time
maniac
for a
for
break.
wanting to heal up so much.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Phew. Time for a break. Here I go. Phew. Time for a break.
Yeah, because I'm gonna go next
My
anyways.
turn now. What to... I won't hold back.
There we go.
You got more than you bargained for.
are you now? Oh, the poor guy. Can't imagine what he went through. Okay, I think this should be our next stop. Yeah, Atlas Dam. For now.
Open for business.
Right at the edge.
Let's do this.
Fine, bring it.
Nice try.
Ow.
It's my turn now. Nice try. What to do?
Okay.
Here I go. I won't hold back.
Ow.
Here I go. Let's
Man,
do
Tressa's
this.
rest skill is kinda OP, man.
Phew. Time for a break.
Makes her such a powerful tank.
Here I go. Let's do this. Phew. Time for a break.
Okay.
It's my turn now. What?
There we go.
You got more than you bargained for.
And we've made it. Ambrosia milk. I know that's her quest. Cool. I kinda like that. I think I would put the earring on Cyrus so that he can go first all the time. No one's in here. Okay. I don't think I need to heal for now. Should be all okay. Odds and ends, no. I'll wait until like I get Therion so I can steal all these things. I don't think I need those so far. Here we go. Okay. The glaive would be really nice. It would lower her speed though, but that's okay. I don't really need speed for Tressa. The round shield would be good. I already have good stuff on her for this. The circlet. I don't think I need like maximum SP for her, but there's someone else coming up that would use this greatly. No. Let's give the pointed hatch. Yeah, yeah, this should be enough. Yeah, I'll give the circlet to someone else. But the glaive is what I need. Yep. On to the person who needs it the most. Okay! Perfect. I don't think I need a staff for anyone yet, so we'll pass on that. Damn. Don't sell for much. Okay. The leather helm, we can sell that. The spear, we can sell that as well. We can sell this as well. Yeah, I think we're okay for now. Okay.
That's right.
that for a quest.
Hello.
Iron axe. I don't think anyone used an axe on our team just yet. So, no need for that so far.
Hello there.
Okay, don't need that just yet. Atlas Dam, Palace Gate. There he is. There's our boy. Empowering earring. Ooh, that's actually really nice. I want Tressa to be like the tank for the group. So let's see the accessories. No, let's give this to her. I need someone who's going to outspeed everyone.
Listen.
Okay, no need for that.
How are you doing? Hmm?
Okay, I guess we start off with his story now. Alright. Sup, buddy? Yes, I think I know who stole that tome. Perhaps I should have a little chat with him? Just to make sure we all understand one another. His name is Cyrus, and he is a scholar. This is Atlas Dam, nestled in the fertile lands of the Flatlands. It is home to the Royal Academy, where many a scholar studies night and day, to bring the light of knowledge to the royal family and to all the realm. He passes his days in the halls of the great library, devouring tomes to his heart's content. It is in the library where he learns of a grievous theft. Certain that one of his fellow scholars is the culprit, Cyrus sets out alone to confront the man in a shadowy subterranean study. He will need wise allies on the path he has chosen. Yeah, find party members and add them to your party. Yay! Yeah, let's take Cyrus along. Let's hear the beginning. Because we gotta know Cyrus's deal, yeah?
And so it was that Atlas Dam was founded some 2 centuries ago.
He's the stereotypical pretty boy that doesn't know that women like him. The harem protagonist.
Indeed, our fair city-state is among the longest standing on the continent of Austera. But there was another city-state with a history as long and proud as our own that came to a tragic ruin only 8 short years ago. Now, who can tell me its name? How about you, Therese?
I think it was...
Now. No need to get all flustered. There's no shame in not knowing an answer, so long as you have a desire to learn. The answer is in your textbook. Go on now, look it up.
Yes, Professor. Let's see. I believe it was Hornburg.
That is correct. Hornburg was ruled over by a royal family, said to be descended from priests of an ancient and long-forgotten religion. On the other hand, our fair Atlas Dam was founded by one of the original clans that inhabited the Flatlands. Who can tell me how many clans lived in the Flatlands at the time? Your Highness?
The histories have it that 8 clans did live in the Flatlands in those days.
Correct you are, Your Highness. It was a time of great strife here in the Flatlands as the 8 clans waged a long and bitter war. Change would come when the armies of Grandport invaded these lands some 2 centuries ago. At the time, the rulers of Grandport sought to exert their influence over territories inland.
I'm so glad that I don't have to read this because I'm going to stumble on all the words.
Ironically, this compelled the warring tribes to put aside their differences and unite against their common foe. Oh, but look at the time. We'll pick up where we left off next time. Don't forget to read chapters 3 and 4 before our next lecture. And be prepared to answer questions on any of the material within.
Yes, Professor.
Thank you for another most stimulating lecture, Professor Albright.
Hello?
Ah, Professor Albright, Mercedes from the Royal Library came by with a message for you. Seems today is your lucky day. You have been granted permission to enter the special archives.
Splendid!
Finally, I can begin my research. The library is just outside the palace. I'd best make haste. Okay, so it's just Cyrus for now. Nope.
Oh,
What? But I just went down there.
Professor. Professor Albright.
Oh. Oh, thank heavens you're still here. I thought I had missed you.
Your Highness.
What can I do for you, Your Highness?
The truth of the matter is,
If you could spare the time, I have a question today about something we. I have a question about something we learned today.
But of course!
Your Highness, it would be my pleasure to answer anything.
Mm-hmm.
After all, my role as your tutor is as important as any of my research. Unfortunately, I cannot spare much time. Is the question a quick one?
indeed,
Yes, Professor, it won't take long. I was just wondering about the ancient religion of Hornburg. Pray tell, what did they worship?
Very astute of you.
However, I fear that nearly all the texts detailing the nature of the religion were burned and lost when Hornburg fell. I see. A shame that.
The truth is...
I do, however, have a theory of my own. I believe that the royal family of Hornburg were guardians of an ancient power. Foreshadowing? Mind you, this is not idle speculation. My theory is based on the fact that...
Oh,
Yo, is this lady jealous? I don't think she's interested in... Let's continue the discussion another time. My apologies for keeping me, Professor.
With pleasure.
No need for apologies. It would be my pleasure, Your Highness. That such questions occur to you is a sign of a sharp and curious mind.
I thank you.
Your lectures on history of the realm are most fascinating to me. For if I do not learn of our past, how can I hope to lead my people to a bright future?
Indeed!
A most admirable philosophy, Your Highness. The people of this land are truly fortunate to be led by one of such wisdom and kindness. As I am truly fortunate to have the opportunity to serve in some small way. You are far too kind, Professor Albright. I am proud to be your student. Okay.
Ah,
Oh dear, I'm running late.
good day.
Pray do not forget your assignment, Your Highness.
Farewell.
Of course, Professor.
Ah, Therese.
Poor man, poor guy.
Yes? Do you have a question for me?
No.
I mean, no. Good day, Professor.
Hmm?
Well, we all know where that's gonna go. Oh. Oh, he's level 1.
It's me, Cyrus.
Good day, Mercedes. Cyrus Albright here to browse the special archives. Oh, Professor Albright, you're looking quite eager today.
Mm-hmm.
When I heard that the original copy of The Church of the Flame, a complete is that history or what? Had been donated to our archives, I simply had to see it. Can't read, guys. I can't read.
I see.
You're more on top of our collection than I am. Just sign here.
With pleasure. Hmm?
Is something amiss?
Actually,
For someone known as the most brilliant mind at the Royal Academy. When you talk about books, you're as giddy as a schoolboy. When you put it that way, yes. Much as a child is fascinated by a new toy. I am I am titillated by the prospect of acquiring new knowledge. Why does that make me laugh? I'm an immature child that can't say the word.
I see.
Right, the expression on your face says it all. Why did I choose the most wordy man to do for the next character? Anyway, everything seems to be in order. Enjoy your quest for knowledge, Professor.
Many thanks.
Many thanks, my dear. I most certainly will.
What have we here?
How odd. The tome is nowhere to be found. Did someone return it to the wrong shelf? Not here either.
An interesting dilemma.
These archives are strictly guarded and curated. Wherever could they have gone? Could it have gone?
Professor Albright!
Professor Albright, the headmaster would see you at once. Of all times to... Oh well, may I ask of you a favor? What might that be?
The truth is...
The tome I mentioned before seems to have gone missing. Could you locate it for me?
I see.
Missing? Huh. I'll begin looking at once, Professor.
Many thanks.
Many thanks, my dear. sus. Everything is sus.
Cyrus Albright, by your request, sir.
Do enter.
Water break. Oh boy.
My apologies for summoning you on such short notice.
How might I be of assistance, Headmaster?
That treatise on arcane studies you published. What in the gods' names were you thinking?
Oh boy.
Sir? I do believe I made my hypothesis perfectly clear.
I'm not talking about your hypothesis. You went out of your way to cite one of the texts in our special archives. The knowledge housed in those tomes is the Royal Academy's greatest treasure.
Oh, he fucked up.
It
Our
is
boy
not
fucked
to
up.
be divulged to the public at your whim. Laying it bare in one of your silly papers is out of the question.
I am fully aware of the value of those tomes, Headmaster. It is for that very reason I would share the knowledge with my peers.
You are to share nothing! That wisdom is for the Academy and the Academy alone.
But that goes against everything.
Enough, Cyrus!
Even my best argument is sure to fall on deaf ears. The Headmaster sees knowledge as a medal or precious stone, something to be appreciated by its rightful owner alone.
Appreciated, he said. Appreciated.
Knowledge is power, and power is to be hoarded. An unfortunate attitude, indeed. My sincere apologies, Headmaster. It won't happen again. Is there anything else you need of me?
That is all. You may go. Wait, there was one last thing.
Sir?
I heard the Special Archives will be closing early today. If you have research to do there, I would do so quickly.
Good gods. It's as if he enjoys watching me suffer. Thank you for your concern, Headmaster. In that case, I'll be on my way.
Enter.
Excuse me.
Oh shit.
What's the matter?
Yes, what is it, Therese? Therese? It's about Professor Albright, sir. Ah, you jealousy. The things jealousy can do to a person. I can already tell this won't end well.
Hello there. Sure.
Can I help you?
Ah, Professor Albright.
A moment of your time.
Did you have any luck finding the tome?
My apologies.
I'm afraid not.
Say it is not so.
Well, this is most unfortunate. One might conclude that it had been stolen.
Actually,
this is most unfortunate. One might know what? I can't read that. I couldn't read that. What? Professor, taking books out of these archives is strictly forbidden. And as you know, the secrets to the vault are entrusted only to a select few. That is correct. Quite honestly, it'd be easier to steal the crown off the king's head.
Aho!
An impregnable vault. A disappearing tome. It would seem we have quite the mystery on our hands. Legasp! And the mystery of the world, and the mysteries of the world are meant to be solved. Or so the scholar in me says. Would you not agree? If it had been stolen, I would say it's a job for the city guard. But I can see that you won't let it go until you've cracked the case, as it were.
Indeed!
Ha 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 ha! You could say that indeed. A habit I just can't seem to break. Once a puzzle is placed before me, I simply cannot rest until I've worked out a solution.
I see.
Well, far be it from me to stand in your way. It must be tough being a genius.
Leave it to me.
Ah, I'll not deny it. Worry not, the tome will be back on the shelf before you can even bat an eyelash.
Take care.
Right, thanks. Best of luck in your search.
Time to do some research.
And the game is afoot. Sherlock Holmes, is that you? That's such a Sherlock line to say. Now, where to begin my search? I suppose I could inquire of Mercedes where the keys to the library is stored. The guard at the front door would know who might have been frequenting the library recently, as might my fellow scholars. Then mayhap I should pay the headmaster a visit as well. Okay, scrutinize. Yeah, Cyrus is basically like a handsomer version of Sherlock Holmes. Scrutinize. He even has like the makes a little pose. Okay, testimony. Of course I got the key to the archives, and no, I wasn't sleeping, I was resting my eyes is all. But even if I was sleeping, why would it matter? What kind of fool would bother stealing a worthless tome anyway? Most intriguing. Let's see now. Only the headmaster, Yvonne, and the guard stationed outside should have the key to the libraries. Most intriguing. Russell, age 30. The key to the archives? Oh, I haven't got that, but I'm not surprised that someone stole the tome, considering what they're worth. I've gambling debts myself, so I understand the temptation. He knows the value of the tomes and in debt to boot. Oh, okay. You know full well, okay, Headmaster Yvonne, you know full well I have the key in the special archives, and that I would never be so foolish to let it fall in the wrong hands. In any event, I have had no reason to peruse those tomes for quite some time. Yes, the key, this is true, but dust gathered upon it suggests he has not used it lately.
Splendid!
This should be all the information I need to solve the case. Who possesses the key to the archives? The headmaster and the guard.
But of course!
Of course, it all makes sense now. There are only 2 keys to the archives, one belonging to the headmaster and one to the guardsman. Whose key was used to unlock the archives? The guards. The headmaster's key is safely locked away in his office. Furthermore, he hasn't visited the archives today. On the other hand, the guard has been acting suspiciously as of late, even sleeping while on active duty.
Aho!
It would be all too easy a task to lift the key off his person. So is it possible that the guard is our man?
No.
No, he would have no motive. The culprit must be someone who understands the true value of the tome. Which is to say, one of my colleagues. Legasp! And most likely the one who accrued a frightful gambling debt.
Which means that...
Put it all together, our villain is... Russell.
Yes.
Indubitably. That shifty scholar, Russell. Indubitably. Oh. Yes, I dare say, my logic is foolproof.
Shall we begin?
Now all that remains is to find our man and make him confess to the crime. Word has it he's been doing research on the ground these days. Okay.
Now then.
I think it's time I did some field work of my own. And so I've taken it upon myself to investigate the suspicious scholar. Interested in coming along, are you? It seems you have quite a curious streak yourself. But of course, mysteries exist only to be solved. After all, it is of utmost importance. Remember that. Ah, but there I go again. Don't let me talk your ear off. But I will be glad for your help. Let's get right to business then. No doubt we'll find Russell in his laboratory down below. Cyrus has joined the party. Yay! Level 1! Oh no. Okay, let's fix him up a bit. Ordinary hat, let's give you the circlet. You need that. I don't have it. No. Staff, none. Here, let's give you this. I think that should be okay for now. Yeah, for now. Yeah, his specialty is magic, so that's okay. She can learn stuff. Which one should I go for? I don't want to donate BP yet. Hired help. Let's go with Trade Tempest. That's the one I was thinking of. You can now equip support skills from the menu. Yeah. Okay, let's check out the equip support skills. Okay, learn more skills and unlock additional support skills. Don't forget to equip support skills. Okay. Endless items. When a character with the skill uses an item, there will be 25% chance the item will not be consumed. Okay. Yeah. So we'll make her the tank, definitely. And she'll probably carry Cyrus's butt. Should be easy enough. Okay, let's go. I mean, like, seems simple enough, right? Totally. Let's go left first. Healing Grave.
Step right up.
Oh, I forgot he has that. That's so useful.
What next?
Fireball.
Oh, flames! Rain strong!
Here I go.
Cool.
Now, what next?
For now.
What to do?
Okay. I was hoping he wouldn't attack Cyrus, but he went for it
Interesting
anyway.
dilemma.
My turn.
Yeah, there we go.
Time to close up shop.
Hooray! Good boy, Cyrus. For Cyrus's skills, Analyze would be really helpful, but Lightning would also be. I think I'll go for Lightning and then I'll start focusing on Analyze. I think that's the right way to go. Yeah, that seems to be the right way to go about this. At least for our boy.
I've done my research on you.
Again, with the axe. I don't have anything for the axe.
Interesting dilemma.
That works too.
What to do?
Okay.
It's my turn now. Let's do. I won't hold.
Cool.
You got more than you bargained for.
Okay, it seems like Cyrus is catching up, which is good. Here? Okay.
Ready or not, here I come.
Okay, he uses a dagger. Alright. Cyrus is really helpful.
It's my turn now. What to do?
Oh, I can do it without... Okay.
How is that?
Untouched. You get more bonuses if you don't get hurt, which is good. I want Cyrus to like level up a lot, so I might have to grind a little bit
Can't we settle this like gentlemen?
for his sake.
Here I go.
Oh, okay, just have to go first. Oh wait, no, I want to use this fireball.
Oh, flames, rage strong. An interesting dilemma.
What to do?
There we go.
Time to close up shop. Ready
There
or
has to
not,
be another path
here
to
I
this right
come.
here, right?
An interesting dilemma.
What to do? Let's do.
There we go.
How is that?
Shredding through them like butter. It has to be down here, right? Yeah, there's like a path down here, right? No? I really thought there was. Okay, never mind.
Can't we settle this like gentlemen?
It's my turn now.
Oh, ice, pierce them through.
What to do?
There we go.
Time to close up shop.
Okay, cool. Cyrus has his... I can get his skill now. I want that. That's the one I want. can deal with these ones later on because they're really expensive. So having analyze next would be great. I'm kind of hoping though to get analyzed like before the battle, before the big battle, which is like right over there. So. Hopefully I can pull it off.
I've done my research on you. What is the logical course of action?
That's the logical course of action.
And
What to do? How is that?
It's gonna be a while before, yeah. I'm not gonna be able to use analyze for the next boss. Oh no. How do I get to that last chest then if I'm here?
time to teach you a lesson.
Have I already missed it?
It's my turn now!
Oh. Which one goes first? Let's knock out the other one. With ice
Oh,
cream.
ice! Pierce them through!
Yeah. And then... I think it's the right way to go about it. And then use ice cream again. Yeah, took one. Okay.
Here I go!
There we go.
Time to close up shop.
Nice one. And Cyrus got his level up too. Perfect. We're going through this pretty well. Where is it?
Ready or not, here I come!
An interesting
What to do?
What is that?
It's my turn!
We've already pretty
Time
much
to
reached
close
the
up
groove of
shop.
everything, so everything should be easy for now, which is great. I can't find the last location for the chest. Am I dumb? Am I stupid? I am. God. Got it. What is wind attire? No, let's not put that on. Yeah, you need it. Yeah, you need it. I want you to be speedy and speedy boy. Because if you're like really fast and then you can get in your analyze like right away, really helpful. I don't have it right now though, so we're gonna have to deal with without it, which is fine.
I've done my research on you.
Okay. Let's do this!
Doesn't work. Okay. Ow.
What is the logical course of action?
Here I go!
Okay, the bow doesn't work either.
Now, what next?
Try ice.
Oh, ice! Pierce them through!
I didn't figure out what his...
Not bad. A passing grade.
A passing grade, he says. Yeah, pretty much up here. Worst comes to shove, I'll just spam rest with Tressa.
Can't we settle this like gentlemen? Now,
Okay, good. Cyrus
what
goes
next?
first.
What to do?
Now, what next?
Let's do this!
Phew.
Time to close up shop.
Yeah, you get a lot of bonus for being untouched, so that's exactly what I need and want. Okay. To get Tressa's next skill, you need 500, so it's still a long way. I think my biggest worry is Cyrus's SP. Yeah, I really need to I need to better balance his SP. For now, I think we're good enough to fight this guy. Hopefully. If I end up dying, this is gonna be really embarrassing.
What?
Professor Albright! Are you always in the habit of barging in your peer's office while they're working?
Excuse me.
My apologies, I would have knocked, but I didn't see a door.
A moment of your time.
Apropos of nothing, mayhap you've heard of a certain tome that was stolen from the archives? I haven't the faintest clue what you're talking about.
Come now.
Come now, Russell. Playing dumb isn't going to drag this out for the both of us. Is just going to drag this out for the both of us. I can't read. So let's just cut straight to the chase. To the heart of the matter. Okay, I said everything wrong. You're a thief, and I can prove it. What the hells you can?
The truth is...
Unfortunately for you, precisely at the moment you were trying to sneak in back with the key, your friend the guardsman was just waking up from his little slumber.
Huh?
But that's impossible! He was asleep! I'm positively gaslighting! Ah! Gave yourself away, my dude. Keeping up on our friend's what? Somnolence? Are we, old chum? What is that grammar? It was a slip of the tongue, I tell you. I know nothing about this goddamn book.
Is that so?
Figured you'd say as much. Perhaps you'd care to accompany me to the academy to prove your innocence, of course. Oh shit, dog, you're in trouble, my dude. Damn it! Damn it all to hell! It was the perfect plan, if not for your bloody meddling. I could have had it all.
I don't think this one will listen to reason.
Don't think this one will listen to
An
reason, my aunt.
interesting dilemma.
Well, okay, so Cyrus is able to figure out polearm, okay. Well, it seems like fire. Trial by fire!
Oh, flames, rage strong!
Yeah. Good guess. Ow, okay. Can you please not aim for- Can you please not aim for him? I would appreciate it very much. Okay, it only worked on one dude. Well. Ow, okay.
Now, what next? Oh, flames, rage strong!
Okay. Ow, okay.
Here I go!
What if I try a bow on this dude? Nope, okay.
An interesting dilemma.
My focus is unparalleled.
Oh, flames, rage strong.
I kind of want to get rid of the
My
ice
turn
dudes
now.
first, but okay, none of it works. Ow. Okay. Okay. I think I need to. Oh God. I need to heal. Oh God. Oh no.
Here I go.
Okay. That's an emergency right there.
Let me help.
Yeah.
Now, what next?
That wasn't gonna end well. Oh boy. Okay. What's the right way to go about this?
Oh, flames, rage strong.
Just spam the fire. There we go. Yes, attack her, please. Ow. Okay. Oh no. You have to aim for him. Oh, it didn't work. Oh no.
Let's do this. I won't hold back. Yeah!
Okay, we got them out. I don't know this dude's prerogative. Okay, I don't want him to it. Ice? He is. Okay.
It's my turn now. What a nice breeze.
Oh boy. Ow. Okay. Ugh. Okay.
Interesting dilemma.
My focus is good.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
It's my turn
Let's
now.
quickly heal Cyrus with this.
Let me help.
There we go. Oh boy, that SP is
turn
a bit
now.
too stonky. Okay. Uh-huh.
I won't hold back. What a nice breeze.
Okay.
Now, what next?
I don't think anyone needs like a healing grave right now, so I think we're good. I probably should have defended. I'm dumb. Ugh.
Now, what next?
It's my turn now.
Tressa's got nothing to like combat him with, so let's just rest up.
Phew. Time for a break. It's my turn now.
Yeah, let's make the rest of the
Time for a break.
What is the logical course of action?
Indeed, Cyrus, what is the logical course of action? Uh-huh. Okay. I think the goal is just to break through the shield. Oh my god! Oh no, okay.
What's this now?
I can't use that. Wonderful. Let's just use a healing grave.
Let's try this.
Here I go. What a nice breeze.
Yeah, because we can't have.
What to do? What a nice breeze.
We need to break him. I think I have enough. Yeah, I
My
still have
turn
enough
now.
for.
I won't hold back. What a nice breeze.
Okay.
An interesting dilemma.
Now the true lesson begins. Oh, ice, pierce them through.
Didn't hit that hard. I wanted to hit harder. Tressa hits harder. Oh boy.
An interesting dilemma.
Let's do this.
Interesting dilemma.
It's my turn now.
I think we should have... Yeah, let's have her rest because she's the hardest hitter.
Time for a break.
Ow. Yep, that's what I was waiting for.
Here I go. What a nice breeze.
Oh, I broke him. I did.
You got more than you bargained for.
We did it. Nice job, team. Refreshing jam and ice soulstone. Cool. I swear I never meant to. I just needed the money.
Just so.
That tome would fetch a small fortune. This is true. And yet did you not for a moment consider the consequences?
Say it is not so.
In stealing that tome, you would steal from our students something more valuable than all the realm's riches. A grave crime, no matter who would perpetrate it, but all the more unforgivable when committed by one who calls himself a scholar.
Thank you.
Well, I'll be. You actually did crack the case of the stolen book.
Indeed.
If you should have said elementary of fine, fake Sherlock. That I did, and yet I fear this may not be the only volume our friend had purloined. I only know the Pokemon Purloin. Russell has already confessed to the full extent of his crimes and revealed the names of his business associates. We only need to track down the books and purchase them back. I'll speak to the guards and see that we redouble the security of the archives. It's not over yet. What's this? It says there's another book still missing. That scoundrel of a scholar stole this one as well.
Actually,
Ah, from the far reaches of hell. No, I can assure you that he did not. It's been missing for some 15 years now. Russell's aggressive borrowing only extends to some 2 years back.
I see.
I see. So this volume was lost or stolen long before that?
yes.
Right, as always, Professor. Pray tell. Oh wait, pray tell me more about the far reaches from hell. According to our records, it seems to be a compendium of ancient rites and long-lost magics.
Actually,
If I'm not mistaken, it was the oldest volume housed within our archives. Needless to say, it was a tremendous loss.
Most intriguing.
Oh-ho! Yet another mystery it would seem. Professor Albright, the headmaster, would speak with you at once.
Is autumn miss?
Again? What could it be this time? Uh-oh! Perhaps he plans to commend you for your role in apprehending the library thief. I have no interest in accolades, but if he insists. Dude has no interest in getting famous? Alright. Cool, more money! No need for that. I think our team is pretty stacked for now. Which is great.
I've brought Professor Albright, as asked, sir.
Good. Enter. Thank you, Lucia.
Yes, Headmaster. What can I do for you?
Oh wait, I just noticed his voice is British. He is Sherlock Holmes. Holy shit.
Something tells me he's not about to offer a commendation.
I have something truly sacred that should not be abused. Huh?
Professor Albright, a most troubling report has reached my ears.
Sure you won't. Totally. Professor Albright. Okay.
A report, sir?
An anonymous source claims that you have abused your prestigious position to enter into an illicit relationship with Her Highness the Princess.
Excuse me? This man loves books more than he loves women.
Oh. And you believed this report, sir?
If it is untrue, then say so.
Why, it is unfounded, unsubstantiated, balderdash of the highest order.
Balderdash. Wow. He must be really angry. Wow. To use such a word.
I would like to take your words at face value, Professor, but I fear the situation is not so simple. A rumor regarding the royal family, even an unsubstantiated one such as this, is sure to spread quickly.
You just want to kick him out.
If we do not take swift action, Princess Mary's good name could be forever sullied. That is something that simply cannot be allowed to happen. Surely you understand.
And so what do you intend to do with me, sir?
It is not an easy decision to make. Dismissing you outright would be tantamount to an admission of guilt.
If I may be so bold, Headmaster, what about a sabbatical?
Sabbatical? I have no idea what that word means.
Professor Albright has put on extended leave, while official accounts state that he's doing field work in a distant land.
What say you, Cyrus? This way, both the Academy's reputation and your own will remain intact.
Oh, so basically, you want to exile me. Alright, you want to exile our homeboy.
Reputation?
Do we have a problem, Professor?
Oh, he's mad. Ho's mad. Ho's mad.
Not at all, Headmaster. On the contrary, this might prove the perfect opportunity.
He's finding the perfect excuse to leave.
Opportunity? For what?
As a matter of fact, there is a matter which has piqued my interest of late. I was just wondering when I might find the time to do a bit of research in the field. I think I will set forth on a journey.
Ask away.
In search of an ancient tome that disappeared 15 years ago.
You trust that I will not abuse the player with my levels. I mean, like, no. Technically not. Since those people are actively looking for punishment, right? They're kinda into that, and you're just providing for them. That's just how it is, bro.
Besides, if I am not permitted to share what I have learned with my peers and the public, there is little point in continuing my research here.
Is that so? Do tell, Professor. What is it that you intend to investigate?
As regards a certain tome. Now, if you will forgive me, I must begin packing for my journey. Good day to you, Headmaster.
It's a good game. I will say, King. I'm gonna call you King from now on.
An enigma as ever, that one.
Yeah, it's a good game. I never finished it though.
Professor!
I never reached endgame.
Oh, Therese, what is it?
You fucked up, Therese. You ruined his life.
I heard that you were leaving the academy.
What else did you expect, Therese?
Then you heard true.
Professor, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's right, Therese. You fucked up.
I see. So you were the source of the rumor.
You knew?
No shit.
Not until just this moment, when you apologized.
Exactly.
And yet, I cannot fathom your motive. Why would you tell such a terrible lie?
Love. Which you do not understand, Cyrus. This poor guy is stuck between a melodrama.
You're always helping Her Highness, answering her every question.
'Cause he's a teacher.
I just wanted you to pay more attention to me.
This poor girl.
And that's why you went to the headmaster.
This man is as dense as a brick wall. You can't get past it. Why would you even try?
Yes, but I just wanted to get you in a little trouble.
A little trouble. Girl, you know nothing about rumors.
I didn't think they would. I am so sorry, Professor. Can you ever forgive me?
Worry not, my dear. It just so happens that I was looking for a good excuse to go on a journey.
You were?
For some time now, I've wanted to travel the realm and see what can be learned beyond
Nexie,
these
hello.
walls.
How are you? I'm doing great as well. Hope you're having a good day. Or a good evening. Whichever one.
I dare say the timing couldn't have been better. You see, there's a certain matter I simply can't wait to investigate. So fret not, my girl. If anything, you've done me a favor.
Can't believe Therese would lie. I never... How is Octopath Traveller going for you? Great! I actually played this game like multiple times, but I
Besides,
never
I'm
actually
not
finished
entirely
it.
without fault in the matter.
I finished like only Tressa's story and that's it. So I wanted to finish all the other characters.
Indeed, I have not been as attentive to you as I should. Had I realized your true intention sooner, I would not be in this position.
That's not really the problem here, Cyrus. The problem is that she likes you.
Professor, whatever do you...
She took it the wrong way.
If only I had realized how devoted you were to your studies, my dear girl.
Good lord. Someone save this man.
My studies.
Save this man from himself, please.
I have always striven to treat all my students equally.
She sure could, King. Totally would.
And yet, Her Highness is always eager
My
to
man is
ask
denser than a
questions,
main protagonist.
and I was all too eager to answer them.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Nexie. This poor man.
In doing so, I may have given the impression that I favored her above you and the others. This was not my intention, but I am at fault all the same. Yes, if only I had seen you for the ardent and devoted young scholar that you are.
Good lord. No. Poor Therese.
Professor. Perhaps you're not quite as sharp as I thought you were.
You're quite right about that, Therese.
Yes?
Never mind.
Therese, never go after a man
In
as
that
dense
case,
as that.
I should be off. Pray do not shirk your studies, my girl.
Yes, Professor. Will I ever see you again?
Never. Stay away from him.
I do not see why not. Provided we both still live.
Wow, so grim. That's southeast of town. Oh right, you get hidden items, that's right. I'll let the song play a little longer. Smarter bartering. You heated someone to a cage 3 hours before today. Must have been very fun. Guide with ease. Damn, I could have used that smarter bartering. Free stuff! I think after this I'm going to collect Oberon next. Because I need like strong man, big strong man. Discount at the inn. Wonderful. New weapons for sale. Nice! Let's see if I got anything for Cyrus. Critical? Oh no. I want his evasion high. That's actually a good thing. So, let's get this. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Well, we've got the circle for him already. Empowering ring. I don't think we need that for him. Yes, let's get this for Cyrus. That's great. I really like that this game you could choose any character to start with. I've never seen a game that has that choice before. I agree! That was actually very, very interesting about the game. I think like that's the main reason why I wanted this game in the first place. Very cool. If weapons don't break, it's infinitely superior in Breath of the Wild in terms of weapons. Yeah, weapons don't break at all in this game. Yeah, let's give it to her. Let's give the round shield as well, I guess. No, we don't need to. Just one for now. Yeah, it should be good enough for now. Turn-based RPG where your weapons break. Oh, that sounds so scary to play a turn-based RPG like that. But it sounds very fun. Ooh, an old cone. Buckler, no one needs that. Hi, Shar, please don't say that name. It's okay. Yeah, but that's a very relaxing game. That's the difference between Animal Crossing. Oh, the music's gone. That's a shame. I wanted to hear Cyrus' theme just a little longer. Hidden item. I'll take that. Oh, I already did that. Okay. Ooh, the linen robe. Silver hairpiece is really, really nice. Might be better than the circlet I have on him currently. Ooh, let's get that just in case. Let's see it. It's not. Okay, I wasted money. That's a pity. One of the Fire Emblem games. Oh, that's right. That's true. In Fire Emblem, they do have weapons that break. Fire Emblem Three Houses. They actually do have weapons that break. Oh. I should play that game next if I can. Oh, too expensive. Odds and ends. Large feather, okay. Surely there's gotta be someone we can talk to here, right? Now we can. I don't need the inspiring plum. Okay. Although I'll definitely play Fire Emblem Three Houses for you guys so that you can see it. I'm not gonna play on the hard mode though, because I can't, my heart can't bear to lose somebody, you know? Stimulating earring. Didn't I already get this? Oh well. No, it's a sprightly. Okay, let's give you this one. Plum, healing grape, herb of awakening. Okay, cool. We got a good amount of stuff. Let's see what you got. Stone bow. Ooh, that's actually really nice. The elusive shield would also be really nice on... I want him to have a high evasion so that he doesn't get hurt as much. For Cyrus. For now, we're going to have to stick with the stone bow, huh? Okay. Yeah, because she needs an upgrade. Occasionally blinding the target, just what we need. I'll be honest, I haven't played Awakening. I've only played Fire Emblem Three Houses, so... Buckler. An item, okay. An item, okay. Okay, that's everyone, I believe. Hi, sweetie. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. How are you? Oh, there's a quest. I thought I saw a quest earlier, huh? Oh, you're tired? I think you should rest then. You know, rest and relax, man. Damn, I thought I saw that there was a quest somewhere. Must have been my imagination. Okay. Rest is a lie. It's all false. Sleep is for the weak. Who needs sleep, guys? It's like what, 10:30 p.m. here? Yeah, we're all good for now. Let's go.
Now, I must find out all I can about From the Far Reaches of Hell. My erstwhile colleague Odette knows more about arcane studies than anyone I know. Last I heard, she sojourned in Quarry Quest. I should begin my journey there.
Gasp! It's a stalker! And so Cyrus left the academy behind, in search of the lost tome from the far reaches of hell. What dark secrets might these pages hold? Only the gods know. Sleep is child's play. Hi, Hockey Pony Boy. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. How are you? I'll be honest, guys, I've been playing games like the whole day. So, like, I had a headache earlier, so I had to sleep for like 3 hours just to get rid of the headache. Don't stare at the screen for too long, guys. You need sleep.
What is the logical course of action?
Oh, ice! Pierce them through!
Oh shit, only one of them. Okay.
Let's do this!
Ah!
Now. Thus ends your lesson.
Done all nighters and went to school the next day. The worst I've ever gone with like lack of sleep is 3 days in a row. And that was terrible. I had like it was like finals week, and then I stayed up for 3 days in a row. Didn't end well. Yeah, just don't do it, guys. Don't stay up too late. It's not good for your health. I told you about this, Shar. You know about that story. Oh wait, no, you're referring to... Okay. We can limit tests.
business.
An interesting dilemma.
Oh, boom. Okay.
Here I go.
Okay.
Now, what next?
Okay.
You should have studied harder.
You should have studied harder, he says. Says every professor to their student. In terms of music. Oh yeah, I really love the music for this game. I play it like whenever I draw and stuff like that.
I've done my research on you.
Oh my god, that's a lucky cat. No, wait, no, I need this cat. No, wait. Orfila, not gonna lie, not gonna lie. How do I kill you in the fastest way possible?
Oh, flames! Rage strong!
God damn it! No!
Let's do this.
Damn it! Oh, I wasn't able to kill him in time. God.
Let's do this.
I
got
missed the
more
cat.
than
Are
you
you
bargained
kidding
for.
me? Oh. Thanks, Tressa, for being the moneymaker of the group. This is why I love her. It's so easy to make money with her. Okay. Let's go back to hometown. And then...
Step right up.
Fish. Oh, it's dark.
Now, what next?
Damn, the ice didn't work. Okay,
Let's do this.
let's try win.
The winds of fortune are howling.
Nope. Okay, thanks. I really need to defend this guy for his healing. To be able to get
What is the logical course of
Oh, you mean Alphen, right? Yeah, Alphen's going to be really good. I kind of want him in the team. Okay, what is it? What is it we want to... Oh, it's that. Okay.
My turn now.
Okay, that's one down.
Here I go.
No, we're going there anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, we killed one.
Interesting dilemma.
Should I just...
Now the true lesson.
Okay, we killed him anyways.
Thus ends your lesson.
Kamoriver, thank you so much for the raid. I hope all of you guys are doing well. Now we're all here. Guys, am I ever gonna be able to sleep? There's so many people. Your stream died? Oh no! I hope you're doing okay though. It could be internet. Ayo, the spicy ramen goal. Wait, oh yeah. I'm actually very weak to spice, guys. So like even like the basic Korean ramyeon is enough to kill me. Can you eat ghost pepper, please? No. Do you want me to die? Okay. Damn. Well, shit. This one I really want to have though, the beastly scarf. It's gonna be really, really nice. Yes, guys, go rest. Rest is important. Dragon Scarf. Dragon Scarf would be really nice on Cyrus. But you need like a lot of money to do that. Thanks, sweetie, for the follow. Y'all just want me to suffer. Okay. The problem is that I don't really get affected in for spicy food, at least by the toilet matters, but then it's like the immediate effect, it just hurts so much. Suffer the utmost suffering? No! Guys, I need 5 more followers left before I eat spicy ramen. I'm gonna do that next stream though, if that happens. Because I still need to buy said spicy ramen.
The fact is,
none. Okay. No! No! What? No, please, guys, let's not do that. Ah. You know what? Fine, let's go a little bit longer. I was going to end, but let's just go a little bit longer. We're going to see Oberon. Is the program I'm using VC Face? Yes, that is correct. I'm using VC Face. Uh-huh. Everyone's still far away. Wait, I wanted to heal up, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think VC Face is like the program that a lot of VTubers use for their 3D and stuff. It's really good. Pick up support skills, someone I'm looking for. Oh, I don't think anyone needs it because I think they just leveled up. Okay, so our next destination then is Olberic. Okay, let's go to Olberic. And then after that, I think we should get Primrose and Alphin. I want Therion to be last because he's my second favorite character to Tressa.
Right up.
Yeah, I really need a sword user, huh? Okay.
What is the logical course of action?
All light, smite them down.
Flash voice magic.
Let's do this.
At the tune of eating. Yeah, it's like it seems like a good idea at the very moment, but then like afterwards it hurts. It's the same as like eating ice cream for me. It's like it's good at the moment, but then like soon after, you'll regret it. And that's painful because I'm somebody who's lactose intolerant but loves cheese and dairy. God, you can never leave the toilet after that.
What is the logical course of action?
I don't think anything's gonna work on this dude, so...
Here I go! I won't hold back!
What is the logical course of action? You should have studied harder.
I had Caroline Lee for hot sauce. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Fred who's lactose intolerant loves cheese. It's truly a curse to have like to love cheese but also be lactose intolerant. You can never win. It's just pain and suffering every single moment of your life. Very not worth it. There's also that like the thing from VAT 19, right? The world's hottest chocolate.
Ready or not, here I
Just looking at the thing scares me.
My turn now.
Have you heard of Pepper X? Excuse me? That is a thing? That is a thing that desires torture? What? Let's get rid of this guy first. Hide in shell.
Interesting dilemma.
Oh, ice! Pierce them through!
Let's do this.
Now, what next?
Okay.
Oh, ice! Pierce them through!
Way spicier.
Interesting dilemma.
My focus is...
Yo, that's not fair, man. That's not fair that you're blessed with wonderful tolerance. We're not all gifted like you.
Ends your lesson.
Look, guys, I can't even eat spice. Like this, just like chili sauce is enough to hurt me. Well, that's because you are special. Everyone is special in their own way. Worth it.
What is the logical course of action?
Oh, light! Smite them down!
That works.
Now, what next?
What to do?
Like how to make 3 middle fingers.
You got more than you bargained for.
It took me a second to understand the joke.
Ready or not, here I come.
Now, what next?
Oh, light! Smite them down!
What to do?
What is the logical course of action?
I was thinking of the other way. I'm so sorry. I have a dirty mind. Body armor.
My turn now.
Forgive me.
My You got more than you bargained for.
Cool, untouched. Alright. I think I should have it now, right? Yeah, I do. Perfect. I need this. Oh wait, I think I can equip support skills now? Yeah, evasive maneuvers. Reduce the chance of random encounters. Let's just do that, yeah. Thank you, Tressa, my money-making machine. She just passively makes money and it's great. so where's the path to here? Okay. Cobblestone. So it's this way. There's a chest there. Where's the path to the chest? No. No! No!
Can't we settle this like gentlemen?
Wait! No! I need this!
What is the logical
So how long
course
you've
of
been
action?
streaming? I've been streaming for about 3 hours. 3 hours and 30 minutes. Shit! Wait! Wait! Oh, I need to kill this Kate. I need to kill this cat.
Smite
No!
them down.
Here I go!
Oh, please.
Ah!
Oh, no! Oh my god!
What is the logical course of action?
No! Why?
Oh, ice, pierce them through.
I lost the cat.
What to do? Ah!
Oh, that's what it takes. Okay.
It's my turn now! Ah! The winds of fortune are howling!
There we go.
How was that?
I'm so salty. I lost the cat. Oh. Wait, I wanted to get that chest. That's right. That's why I went here in the first place. Where to get chest? Where? Oh, yeah. The path to get the chest must be somewhere around here, right?
Ready or not, here I come!
Cool, a bunch of rats. And I can't fight.
Here I go!
Yeah.
The winds of fortune are howling!
I don't remember. Never mind.
An
Oh, thank goodness.
interesting dilemma.
Fire!
Oh, flames, rain.
Didn't work.
Wrong.
God. Ouch.
It's my turn now!
Nope.
Now, what next?
Oh shit, it's a rat. It's okay to swear on this stream. I swear regularly, it's fine.
Oh, light, smite
God
them down.
damn it. Ow! Okay, that hurt. Ow! Okay, that hurt. Ow! Okay, that hurt.
What next? So much to learn.
Light, are you...
Nice try. Let's do this!
Let's try bow. Oh, wonderful.
Now,
My focus is unparalleled. Oh, ice, pierce them through.
Okay, cool. Killed them.
thus ends your lesson.
That one moment you need to clean your room, but you're just too lazy to do it. I feel that. My table is completely cluttered, and I should have cleaned it like ages ago, but I still haven't done it. Okay, never mind. I can't reach the chest right now. Fine, have it your way, you elusive. Could I have just walked through that way? I could have just walked that entire way. My garbage brain.
Here I come.
Let's try. Okay, it doesn't work. Ouch. Ouch.
What to do? The winds of fortune are howling.
Should I rest for Tressa? No, it's fine. I think we can
What
handle
to
it.
do? close up shop.
Yeah, everyone's already pretty strong, so it's good. It's all good. No need to worry. Every time I hear rest, just I play the last. Chest. None of your active party members can open this chest. God damn it! Okay. We need Therion, I think.
I've done my research on you.
God.
What is the logical course of action?
Oh, ice! Pierce them through!
Gats, that was
What
close.
to do?
Did she say gads? That was fast. Egad.
An interesting dilemma.
Okay, let's just analyze.
So much to learn.
Are you?
Here I go!
Are you going for the true ending or regular ending? I think I'm aiming for the true ending. Yeah, because I really wanted to finish like the entire end game and everything.
What to do?
Okay.
So much to learn.
Light.
Now, what next?
Ow.
What to do?
Oh yeah, sure.
My turn now!
Advice is gladly appreciated.
How is that?
Wasn't a hard fight. I just needed to figure out the weaknesses. Make sure all your characters are leveled up for them. What level? Max? Because if it's max, I'm going to have to grind a lot. I just know like the big final battle to get that ending is really hard. Like notoriously difficult. Yeah, I'm going to try. I'm the type of person that likes to like super level up their characters. Dungeon?
Time to teach you a lesson. Now, what next?
Ow. Ow.
My turn now!
Okay, I think Tressa actually does need...
The winds of fortune are howling!
Yeah. Okay, she needs SP.
Oh, ice! Pierce them through!
You should have
Very
studied
unforgiving.
harder.
Just be prepared. Yeah. I'm going to be like super prepared. I'm gonna stock up on so much stuff. Okay. Should be good for now. To get this game started. Oh, really? I've had this game for like a really long time. Okay, we made it! We made it to Cobblestone! Hooray! Phew! Wow, that's looks so good on PC. I can imagine. Okay. Let's quickly save. Okay. I think 14 hours in the game and you have all the characters. Yeah. Okay. It's been a really long time, guys. I think this is where I end stream, right? So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Next time we'll be able to play Oberon and Primrose next, I think. So yeah, look forward to that. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Take care.